In the row mobility, 5-animal mobility, we need some safety considerations, and that is pain is a really good indicator that something's wrong. Now, it's not the exercise, it's not the stretches, it's not the yoga poses, it's not the activators that cause pain. It's your body can't do these moves and creates pain to tell you that you can't do it. Right? So it's not the exercise, it's your body. Now, there's two basic types of back pain. There's more back pain, but there's two basic types. And just to keep the things simple, and if you don't fit into these two simple categories, well, really need to go to a physio. And if we use our 0 to 10 scale, if you're walking around with a chronic 5 out of 10 pain, well, this class will definitely help you, but I think you should really go to a physiotherapist or an osteopath or that level of treatment provider before you come here. But having said that, we're going to now talk about the modifications you can make if those people aren't readily available. Now, so two types of back pain. One is disc back pain, where you have a disc protrusion, where the disc comes out of the alignment with the vertebra above and below, kind of like an egg yolk, and the egg yolk comes out of the white, and then it hits and impinges on the spinal nerve root. And you'll know that because you have this sort of sharp, tingly pain, and that may just be localized in your back through here, which is of concern, and I don't want to say it's not serious, but it'd be like a level 1. And then it might go into the butt, which is like a level 2 pain. And then it may come down your thigh to above your knee, down the sciatic nerve, so it's traveling down this nerve root. Okay, so you've got the spinal cord, you've got the nerve roots, you've got the sciatic nerve coming through here, coming through the piriformis and glute, the sciatic nerve that comes down the thigh, so level 3. Now, they're concerning. If you've got level 1, go and see a treatment provider. This may help you, okay? This class may help you. But if it goes down the level of your knee, you come into the perineal branch. And that is definitely stop what you're doing and go and see a treatment provider. So the disc injury is when from forward bending. So you can see I'm quite flexible. I can put my hands on my toes. And it's unlikely I'm going to have a disc injury unless I squat too heavy, I go on my max effort day, and I go into poor posture. Okay? But if you are walking around in life and you're struggling to touch your knees or just touch your toes, you're putting yourself in a predisposition to having back pain from bending over and lifting a heavy load, or maybe you're spending a whole day in the garden and then you go and take something out of the trunk of the car and you get back pain. It's not necessarily taking the milk out of the carton out of the car, it's what you did for the 8 hours. Nevertheless, if you bend forward and you get back pain, chances are your hamstrings are really tight, and the bear sequence is for you. Okay? But there are some modifications, and we'll go over those modifications when we do the bear sequence. Now, the other type of back pain is when you bend backwards and you get a sharp back pain right in here in your lower back when the bony parts are, and that's the sacroiliac joint, IJ, and that's when you lean back and the joints are jamming into each other, and that causes pain. That can also cause pain into your piriformis as well and down through here, but generally doesn't go much further. What's interesting is that if you have forward bending pain, what you need to do to correct that is bend backwards. If you have bending backwards pain, what you need to do to relieve that is bend forwards to unlock and decompress. So that's the general formula of these two basic types of back pain. Now, half the equation is stretching or mobility, or just doing dynamic mobility, especially for the sacroiliac joint, and the other is activation. So we stretch to go into a good posture, and then we activate, we strengthen, give our muscles postural endurance to keep them in good posture. Both of those together pushes away the pain and the injury. Right? And then from there, we have at Rome, we have different programs to activate and isolate muscles to support the back through turning on your core and turning on your butt muscles. And then we start to integrate them into our full expression movements. But again, we start from the center, flexibility, stability, posture, then we do crawl. Now this is sort of the first number one for our phase, which we call health, or we call balance, or restoration, could be our base phase. And then we start to move into strength. This row mobility, once again, is just flexibility, stability, posture, and our crawling patterns. So that's our safe back